So I was just scrolling past the internet and I was clinched some videos of some people's presence, which were actually my past, which were actually a lot of things I've been through in the pursuit of success. In the name of me looking for the so-called greener pasture, I've made a series of mistakes. But I just have to put it straight to you guys that the sole mistake you can actually make in pursuit of whatever you have always dreamed of is to do drugs. I did drugs in the past. If I have access to the snap I used to have over time, I have to sell off the snap for the you know the number of things I've sold because of drugs. I sold my cell phone. I sold a lot of things. If I start mentioning things I've sold because of hard drugs. But I just give glory and adoration to Almighty God who has within his reach make me what I'm becoming already, because this is actually the kind of life I've dreamed of. I want to live a modest life. It won't cost you anything to live a good life. As human beings, it won't cost you anything to live a good life. Because living a good life is actually what our struggles, you know. Okay, let me just take you back to how I grew up. I grew up in Mushin. I was born and brought up in Mushin. I did my early age at Mushin. Primary, my crèche, kindergarten, primary, secondary, everything, Mushin and Oshodi. But I have to put it straight to you that the fact that you have been born in such an area doesn't mean you live an uncalled for life, you know. It doesn't mean you live a life that's not meant to be lived. I have had a series of friends that left me during the journey because I was doing the otherwise, you know. At my early age, I already knew how to hustle. I already knew how to look for money. At my early age, like, since when I was in primary 5, yeah. That was in 2004. 3, 4, 5. 2004 precisely. I already knew how to hustle. I already knew how to make money. I was already taking what's this called? The needle and thread to sew footwears for my classmates in school, and I was actually the class captain in my secondary school. I attended the LUSEC. Lukbeju Secondary School at Kappa Oshodi. You know, so during those times I knew, okay, what I want for my future is to be great and to become someone fruitful in life. But on the long run, I got into the streets. The street did not actually consume me because I gained a lot, like a whole lot from the street, but I did drugs. Girl, I did drugs. See, drugs is the craziest thing anyone could do in this life. Whether you like it or not, whenever you start doing drugs, you start getting the negativity of life. You start feeling the way you have never wanted to feel. But the start of it is always very interesting, you know. I'm going to feel blaze, I'm going to feel shagbo. That's the start of it. But in the long run, you start feeling like you are putting into shit a lot of good energies. And it will definitely deplete your success if it eats you up. Let's see the likes of Mr. Benson that I'm just saying right now. The origin of this video I'm making is because of some people that I've seen, because I've seen a lot of people in the past. But I just decided to let go of all those things I was thinking about. But 2 to 3 days ago, to this very moment, I've seen quite a number of videos on the internet of some people who are people who we've seen as and don't so shaman. But on the long run, drugs eventually consumed them, and they have become something else in the ghetto. Yeah. Well, let me just limit whatever I have to say to what I've said so far. Perhaps another time, if time permits, I'll make some other contributions. But what I would just want to implore us all is never to do drugs. That's the start of my video, and I'll be making um, an everyday challenge campaigning against drugs starting from now on. All right. Oh, I don't mind what I'm eating. It is what is giving me the zeal to want to say more. So I've started the campaign, and henceforth I've been making it an everyday post to be beneficial to a lot of people on how they can do away with drugs. Drugs is not a friend.